If I own Mi Band 4, is it worth upgrading to Mi Band 5? Or if I don't have a smart band, is it better to choose Mi Band 5 or Mi Band 4, which is cheaper? Unfortunately, I can't give you a short answer because it depends on your needs, but hopefully this video can help you to choose. Mi Band 5 or MB5 is the one with black strap. Mi Band 4 or MB4 with gray strap. Mine is a non-NFC Chinese version, but from previous experience, there is no hardware difference between Chinese and global version. The only difference, usually the writing on the box and manual paper is Mandarin. It's in Chinese when I got it. To change to English, after pairing with Mi Fit application, go to Profile, Mi Smart Band 5, Language, English. Many people say that MB5 is not much different from MB4, but actually there are some details that are often not discussed by other reviewers. Many features from a Amazfit series such as PAI, widgets, detail forecast, and others is applied to MB5, and we will show you in this video. Here are what new in Mi Band 5 compared to Mi Band 4. MB5 uses 1.1 inch screen, bigger than MB4 which uses 0.95 inch screen. However, MB4 already uses 24-bit screen, while MB5 is only 16-bit. This means that MB4 actually has more color depth, but in screen this small, there won't be much noticeable difference. As you can see, both using same wallpaper, it looks pretty similar. The MB5 screen is brighter. It can reach up to 450 nits compared to 400 nits for MB4. This is a comparison at the maximum brightness level. MB5 is a bit brighter but not that much. The edges of MB5 screen are more rounded, so it looks more natural, while the MB4 has sharp edges. We can change widget for the MB5 default theme. There are 3 default themes besides custom themes that we can add. The 3 default themes are this one, this, and this. If we click this icon, we can edit the widget that we want to display, either top or bottom widget. When finished, press and hold on the screen for a few seconds. Mi Band 5 now uses magnetic charger, so we don't need to remove the band from the strap to charge the device. We cannot use MB5 charger for MB4 because there is no magnet in the MB4 body. The outer dimension of MB5 and MB4 are more or less the same, but the inside of the MB5 is 2mm bigger, so it won't fit properly using MB4 strap. MB4 uses 135mAh battery, while MB5 is smaller, only 125mAh. The MB5 battery is smaller but using bigger and brighter screen. This causes MB5 battery lifetime is shorter than MB4. With same usage pattern, my MB4 can stand by up to 2 weeks or more, while MB5 is around 8 to 9 days only. You can see I charged both bands 5 days ago, and now you can see how much battery left. However, even though MB5 battery performance is not as good as MB4, but it's still considered pretty good for a smart band, and it already uses magnetic charger anyway. Mi Band 5 can display heart rate history for 1 day to check our heart rate normal or not. MB5 now can detect naps and also REM or rapid eye movement as shown on the screen. MB4 cannot do this. For sleep tracker feature, Huawei is more advanced because since Honor Band 4 they already can detect nap time. And after more than a month of usage and compare with Honor Band 5, I feel the sleep tracker function still better on Huawei product. But compared to Mi Band 4, MB5 shows some improvement. One thing that really annoys me is MB5 does not display the sleep time on the band. We need to open the Mi Fit application in the phone first. I mean, even a dirt cheap band from unknown China brand can show the sleep time directly on the band. Why MB5 with more advanced feature cannot do this simple thing? With this feature, we can record and predict when is fertile time, when is ovulation, and when is the next menstrual date. This feature can be quite useful for those who need it or for you who have a plan to have a baby. This is for relaxation. We can set the time from 1 to 5 minutes. We just need to follow the animation when to inhale and when to exhale. Each change of inhale to exhale or vice versa, Mi Band 5 will vibrate to give signal. Actually, the menstrual and breathing feature is not a new feature on the smartband. Fitbit already have this feature a long ago, but it's still cool to have it anyway. This feature detects stress level. The MB5 will detect variation in heart rate changes and compare it to the average stress level data based on research. However, this is only as a reference, not as reliable medical device. When I tested, this feature can only detect the body stress or tension. For example, when you feel nervous for public speaking, it will show high stress level. Or when you're working on tight deadlines, even your body not moving much, MB5 will also show pretty high stress level. But this feature cannot detect mental stress, so if you feel depressed, Mi Band 5 will show normal stress level even though it's not true. Stands for Personal Physiological Activity. Mi Band 5 will collect recorded data starting from the number of steps, exercise performed, and also variations in heart rate in one day. Everything is calculated and then displayed in the PAI score. If the PAI score is above 100, it is said to reduce the risk of death from cardiovascular or heart disease. And to be honest, to reach more than 100 is difficult, except on that day we do outdoor sports or workout. Compared to MB4, MB5 display more data, such as air humidity, wind strength, and UV light strength. I don't know if this data has anything to do with a barometer sensor on MB5 or it's simply data from internet. Mi Band 4 displayed today's step count only, whereas MB5 can display the number of steps in the last 7 days. Mi Band 5 can display about 950 characters including spaces, or approximately 160 until 200 words for one notification message, more or less same as Mi Band 4. It's just that when reading a long message, it feels smoother on MB5 as you can see, and it feels more comfortable to read messages on longer screen. MB5 cannot display emoticons, let alone photo messages. From time display, besides sliding up and down, we can adjust what features appear when sliding screen left or right. It is very practical to show the features we use the most. The settings are in the Mi Fit application. In the shortcut settings, it is located above display settings. The Mi Band 4 only has display settings. There are no shortcut settings. To activate this feature, first open Mi Fit, Profile, Mi Smart Band 5, scroll down to the left section, Camera Settings, Bluetooth Pairing. After that, open the shutter feature on MB5 and also open the camera app on phone. This feature is really cool. The reason is because this feature works fine with the built-in camera application of the phone, not with application made by third parties. Usually, other smartbands cannot control the default camera application and can only control some third-party apps such as Open Camera or inbuilt camera application within the band application. But Mi Band 5 can control default phone camera app, and this is a plus for me. We can also use for start or stop video recording, but there is no shake to capture feature. Here are new sport modes in MB5 that not available in MB4. Indoor cycling, elliptical, rowing machine, yoga, and jump rope. Everything else is as shown on the screen. A significant addition is the jump rope because it can count the number of times you jump. And also the rowing machine because it can detect the number of time strokes, pull and release data, and other as you can see. If you are unfamiliar with rowing machine, just Google it. Meanwhile, the addition of indoor cycling, elliptical, and yoga feature is not too significant because it is only the addition of names. In Mi Band 4, we can use the freestyle menu and it will display the same data, which is time, calories, and heart rate. Mi Band 5 can also give a warning if the heart rate exceeds the safe limit. can set a reminder if a goal or target has been reached, or if the pace or rhythm of training is below standard, and so on. MB5 features a world clock to see the time difference in other parts of the world. For other features such as music player, idle reminder, alarm, stopwatch, timer, and find device is no different from the MB4. The water resistance is same 5 ATM and the smart band only function as a notification. It cannot pick up the phone or talk like a Power Ranger. For the accuracy of heart rate sensors and steps, after more than a month of use, I feel it's pretty accurate. As this video uploaded, there is no SpO2 features on MB5. I don't know if it will be available or not on future firmware update. If there is an update, I will tell you on video description. In conclusion, at first glance, there is no significant upgrade from MB4 to MB5. But if we pay attention to small things and details, actually quite a lot has been added. So now all back to your needs. If all the features that we have been discussed above are not too important for you, then just buy MB4 because it's cheaper. For me personally, there are 5 things I like the most about MB5 compared to MB4. First, the bigger screen. There are shortcut settings so it's much easier to access important features. Can detect nap, magnetic charger, and finally the shutter camera feature is a plus. I hope this video useful for someone and thanks for watching.